Hey you guys, it's me Kianna coming at you yet again today. And I'm coming at you because I wanted to do a video. Um, I had a young lady, and I'm not going to mention her name. She actually contacted me a few months back, and she's one of my faithful and loyal subscribers. And she sent me a few months back a video explaining, you know, that that she's in a deep depression. She's one of our full-figured sisters, and she wanted to me to basically, because I said I see something in her life, and she may be shocked that I remember that message. But sister, this is why I had to do this video, and I didn't want to just simply respond to you with a message or an email or even a handwritten letter. I wanted you to understand and to see how much you have impacted my life. I wanted you to see and see my reaction. I wanted you to see and understand how much you actually touched me. And she told me in that message months back that she not only was in a deep depression, but she don't even see, where her worth is, and she don't see the beauty that she actually has or possesses, in so many words. And she just actually sent me a message a couple of days ago. And the reason why I didn't respond to you, sister, was not because I didn't want to respond to you a few days ago. The reason why is because I'm very careful with what I say, because of what I have been through. As you all know, my daughter, her father committed suicide, and for years I felt like it was because of me, because he committed suicide after I refused to take him back. And you all know I shared that in a video, and that video is entitled, I think, Sometimes I Still Think I Killed Him. Okay, and that's a 3-part video. Well, I opened up and shared that with you guys, and I told you guys even in that video that literally changed my life so dramatically, that I make sure that not only my life has a meaning, but I make sure the words that I say to people have a meaning as well, because you don't know if that'll be the last thing that you say to them. You don't know if that will take them over the edge. You don't know if that will pull them up out of a depression, or pull them up out of emptiness, or thinking that they can't amount to nothing, or thinking that they are nothing. So I'm very careful with my words, and sometimes if I don't respond right away, it's because I'm making sure that my words are from God, and I'm also praying on that He leads me to know what to say to you. So sister, I want you to know that I was once you. Sometimes I still am. And the reason why I didn't want to just also write this to you is because I want this to help others as well. When y'all see me, you guys, don't always think that Kianna doesn't go through anything. Don't always think that Kianna doesn't feel pain, and Kianna got out the bed and was just cooking and doing a cookbook and running her business and dispatching for her business and getting contracts for her business and taking care of her mother who lives a couple of doors down and taking care of Pootie and doing Nene's head. Don't always think that that's the case. I'm doing this video because I just want to speak to certain women who find themselves that they can't pull themselves out of bed. Certain women that come to YouTube because they're housebound. Certain women that have a disability and nobody knows about it. I'm talking to those women out there that feel as though they can't lose weight, and they've crossed a line where they can't even exercise because they're so big. I'm talking to women out there that feel as though no man will love them. I'm talking to women that when they look in the mirror, they hate it, so therefore they don't have that many mirrors in their home. I'm talking to women that feel as though they're not worth anything. I'm talking to women that can't even get clothes from a plus size store because they've reached the point where they have to either make their clothes, or either get somebody to make them, or either walk around in sheets. I'm talking to those women. I'm talking to those women And when I say this from the bottom of my heart. You can get up. You can make it. You will be loved. You are deserving of love. You are deserving of so much. And when I say that I see beauty in you, I'm looking beyond what I see physically. I'm looking beyond what the human eye can see. I'm looking with my spiritual eye, because we all have gifts instilled in us. And those very gifts are what make you special. Those very gifts are what makes you beautiful. See, I'm not talking about beauty that, the roundness of your behind. I'm not talking about the fullness of your lips. I'm not talking about beauty of the slickness of your hair. I'm not talking about that kind of beauty. I'm talking about the kind of beauty that lasts with you from the age of 1 to the age of 100. I'm talking about the kind of beauty that lasts with you then when you're happy, when you're smiling, and when you're frowning. I'm talking about the kind of beauty that supersedes all of that. That's the type of beauty I'm talking about. And that's the type of beauty that we all have, because we are child or children of God. Sometimes, even now, it's hard for me to get up out of bed. Sometimes you guys see me on video and you don't know that my husband, the same one that sometimes I put down and sometimes I vent about, my husband had to get up with the baby. He's been up with the baby from 7 to maybe 11, because I couldn't get out of bed until 11:30. Although when I get out the bed, I make sure my time is well spent. I make sure that I tackle as much as I can. But I can't sometimes start until noon. Yes. And you know what? I'm still worthy to be loved. You know what? I'm still beautiful. You know what? I'm still the same Kianna. And that doesn't define me because I can't get out of bed until 11 sometimes. That doesn't define me because I can't run around the block. That doesn't define me because I can't wear a size 10 jeans. Kianna is so much more than that. And so are you. So when you say that you can't do certain things, we all have limits. But guess what? Don't focus on what you can't do. Focus on what you are able to do around what your body won't physically let you. Let's be real. I can't stand for a long period of time and cook. Some people laugh about it. I'm sure some people judge me about it. But guess what? I cook sitting down. Because it's a passion of mine. I'm good at it. And I enjoy showing others how to do it and how to do it well. So what I did was focus, instead of focusing on the fact I can't stand and slave over a stove for a long period of time, instead of focusing on that, what I decided to focus on was the passion that I have for that. And rather than focus on the fact I can't do it a certain way or the way that most would do it, I chose to be smarter about it, think about a way I still can get it done, but get it done my way. Sure, you can't maybe run, but you can walk. Maybe you can't walk, but I can roll my butt in a wheelchair to get wherever I gotta go. You understand what I'm saying? And although I'm not to that point, and nor will I be to that point, because I'll try to make sure, with the help of God, and also making sure that I watch what I eat and trying to have some kind of discipline in my life, I'm going to try to make sure I work on that. But until then, you can do it. Sister, you can get up out that bed. Sister, you can get out of that depression. And now a lot of people, a lot of Christians say, you know what, child, just pray on it. All the old people just tap you on your head and say, baby, you just pray on it and God will make it happen. But you know what? He sends his angels through people to help you up. Are you understanding? Are you following what I'm saying, sister? So I'm saying to you today, that depression spirit, we're going to pray that up off of you. And until then, we're going to get up. We're going to turn YouTube on, whatever gets you through. We're going to put on our songs and find a theme song for yourself, sister. We're going to put our little lipstick on. We're going to put our earrings on, because you just placed an order, so we're going to put our little jewelry on. We're going to put on our little shirt. If you can't do nothing but put a shirt on and don't have no bottoms on, because sometimes I walk around the house just like that. I'll have a little mini dress on, all the big behind at the bottom out, Sure will. And get right up on YouTube. So if you can't do no more than that, you do whatever gets you through. A lot of people in my family, in fact, used to laugh about me because I was on YouTube all the time. But you know what? When I was down and I was depressed, I'm going to keep it real. When I didn't even have the strength to even pray sometimes, I would turn on YouTube and get a laugh. Even sometimes pick up another skill with makeup. But guess what? That pulled me through that day. Something that small, something that mediocre pulled me through. And they could judge me all day long. They could laugh all day long. But guess what? It pulled me to make it to the next day. And then the next day I did the same thing and it pulled me to the next day. Until eventually I didn't need YouTube to pull me through a day. I didn't need to sit and watch a video to pull me through a day. Are you understanding what I'm saying? But until you get to that place, you do whatever you need to do, sister. Whatever that is. You may get happiness from walking around the house singing a song. Your neighbors probably can't stand it. But you do whatever you need to do, sister. You do whatever you need to do that's going to get you out this depression. You do whatever you need to do that's going to make you see what I see in you, which is nothing but greatness, which is full potential. You do whatever you need to do. And we're going to get you there. If you can't get there yourself, we're going to get you there. That's the purpose of me showing this journey that I'm about to embark on with this diet, because I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed that I let myself get like this. I'm all of these things, you guys. I am scared to death to show some of the things that I'm going to show. I am. And I'm just being honest with you. No matter how many times people tell me it's okay, I personally am afraid. Okay? But I'm doing this for people just like you. People that have more than 100 pounds or more than 25 pounds, like the chick next door that says she want to lose weight to get cute for the summer. I'm talking about people that's not getting cute for the summer. I'm talking about people that's losing weight because they want to live. People that are on the verge of having a heart attack today. Not maybe in the future. Not when they get older. I'm talking about people that are on the verge of having a stroke today because of their weight. I'm doing this for the people that are housebound and don't nobody know it because they sit and do videos, but don't nobody know they actually can't get out of that spot. That's who I'm doing it for. I'm doing it because if they look at me and say, you know what? She is just like me in so many ways, and guess what? She did it. I'm doing it for the chicks that can't afford gastric bypass surgery. I'm doing it for the chicks that keep getting denied from their insurance company to get gastric bypass surgery. I'm doing it for the chicks that think that they can't do it unless they have surgery. And yes, I may fail at times. I may fall. I'm going to get on here sometimes and be upset because I can't eat and I'm just going to be wanting to vent. All of these things are going to happen. But guess what the key is? I'm still doing it. And you can too, sister. So I send this message to you and to all of you who may be having something up against you, some kind of roadblock, some kind of hindrance. I'm saying to you, there is greatness in you. And even though I'm sitting here encouraging myself while I'm speaking, I want to sit here and speak nothing but blessings over your life. I want to speak nothing but encouragement over your life. I want to speak nothing but good things to happen to you. I want you to see what I see in you when you look in the mirror. I want you to know that you are beautiful and you are somebody. You are somebody and you are who? You are his child of God. You are his child. You are a child of God. So I tell you tonight that not only I love you, but he loved you first. And I wanted this message to go out to speak to somebody's heart and somebody's spirit, because it was once a time where I needed my heart and my spirit spoken to. So I thank you so much, you guys. I'm going to do another video to let you guys know. You all know what time it is tomorrow. Big day. So, low carb diet. I love you all for watching. Be blessed.